It was my third week working the late shift at a burger place off a highway exit. Pretty quiet at night, just me, the Friars, and the occasional trucker. It was around 2:30 a.m. when a black car pulled into the drive-thru. No headlights, no engine sound, just rolled in slowly. I welcomed them over the headset. No reply. I waited, maybe thinking the mic was broken. So I peeked out the drive-thru window and saw a man just sitting there, staring. He leaned forward and whispered, "You look like her." I froze. I didn't even know he could hear me. That's when he smiled wider and said, "You'll do." Then he just drove off. Cops checked the cameras the next day. No license plate. Just a man who'd been spotted in the area at 2 other late-night businesses. Each time he asked the same thing. "You look like her." I quit the next day. I don't work nights anymore. I was 19, coming home from a friend's place in the city, alone. My route took me through a quiet back road. Barely lit, no gas stations, no cell service. That's when I noticed a car behind me. It started tailgating me. At first I thought it was just a jerk in a rush. But then the high beams started flashing, over and over. He swerved side to side. He even pulled into the oncoming lane like he was going to pass. But he didn't, just kept flashing. I finally pulled into a diner that was just closing. The guy pulled in too. I was ready to scream, but he jumped out yelling, "There's someone in your trunk." I thought he was crazy. But when a worker came outside with a flashlight, he opened my trunk. And there he was, a man, curled up, holding a knife. Cops later said he probably crawled in while I was inside the gas station earlier, planning to wait until I got home. The guy who followed me? He'd seen the trunk shift open while driving behind me. He saved my life. When I was 8, we lived next to a stretch of forest. My mom always said, "Don't go past the stump." Naturally, I always went past the stump. One day I saw someone standing behind a tree, tall, wore a red hoodie, just standing, watching. I waved. He didn't move. I went home. He showed up more often, sometimes closer. Never said anything, but one day there was candy on our porch, a yellow lollipop. My mom lost it, called the police. I didn't know what was going on. Turns out there was a tent deep in the woods. Inside, dozens of Polaroid pictures of me, playing, sitting, sleeping. The man was never caught. I still live in a city, but I never walk near trees. Cross-country road trip. I was 23, traveling solo, pulled into a small-town motel after dark. Looked sketchy, but I was exhausted. 2:13 a.m., loud knock at the door. I wasn't expecting anyone. "Maintenance," a voice said. "Just need to fix the air conditioning." I looked through the peephole. No uniform, just a guy in a hoodie, holding something metal. I stayed quiet. He knocked again, harder. Then he tried the handle. I called the front desk. They said they never sent anyone. Police arrived 10 minutes later. Found the guy breaking into another room. The woman there didn't make it. I don't know if he picked my door first or last. But I never sleep without a chair under the handle now. I was broke. Desperate. Craigslist had an ad, $100 for an hour's help moving furniture. I replied. They said come alone, no tools needed. The address they gave me looked weird on Google Maps, middle of nowhere, but I still went. When I got there, the house was off, windows boarded, front door open, inside was dark. I called out, no answer, but there was a hallway with ropes on the floor, a camcorder on a tripod, and a door, slowly creaking shut. That's when I heard footsteps coming down the stairs behind me. I ran, didn't stop until I was back in my car, drove 20 minutes before I called anyone. Later that night, the Craigslist ad vanished. The email account was deleted. But someone had taken my picture from Facebook and reposted it. Under Lost Person forums. These were real stories, from real people, from Reddit's darkest corners. Which one kept you up at night? Subscribe for more real horror every week. But who knows, the next one could be yours.